Hi, welcome to Ultimate Matchup. So, yeah, I'm doing Cheetah versus Kratos. I'm actually surprised I'm the only one who's been doing this as a matchup. I think someone else did it, but no one else wanted to do like a video on it. I'm the first one. Honestly, Cheetah does deserve more love. Like, she really does. She dies a lot in the DC universe. She's basically the Krillin of the DC universe. She died in Hunted, the Catwoman Hunted movie. She joined the Suicide Squad in one movie, and immediately gets shot to death, and yeah, quickly. She gets assassinated by Red Hood in one of the Batman movies. She was supposed to be killed in Justice League Unlimited, but yeah, the Justice League TV show, but due to an error, she lived. And then they basically gave her, they dealt her a bad raw deal. They generally, like, yeah, she only shows up in one other episode. If you don't count all the flashbacks she was in or cameos she was in. But yeah, she's dealt a raw deal. So anyway, both Cheetah and Kratos both hate God. Well, both were turned into gods. Both of them hate gods, and both of them decided to kill gods. So Cheetah has a sword called the God Killer. It's pretty much the blade of Olympus, except she can use it to heal like physical wounds. What else does she have? Oh, a Gatling gun. Alright, so her real name is Barbara Minerva. So this is a book for kids. It basically gives like Cheetah's backstory. Wonder Woman created by. Alright, yeah. So the story basically, she's kind of like Laura Croft. She goes to a private school. Her dad's rich. Now, I did not know that she was rich. Like, they don't tell you like that much of a backstory. Most stories I heard is in Justice League Unlimited, her backstory is basically similar to this one. She was in college, though in the comics she was a professor in college. By age 26, she got 2 PhDs. One for archaeologists. So she went to dig up bones in some native land. Wonder Woman went with her. She left. Wonder Woman came too late and there was a storm. Barbara got injured. The lady said I could do a ritual to save you. It didn't work because Barbara was not a virgin and it turned her into a cheetah. She lost her mind, ate the students, her colleagues, and killed many before Wonder Woman shows up, and she blames Wonder Woman for abandoning her. I am still waiting for her to become a hero and join the good team. I don't think she ever will, because it feels like DC does not like Cheetah, because she's barely in anything, and when she is there, it's usually she does not get much screen time. I mean, I like her. By far, this is her best design. That, and I guess the DC Superhero Girls TV show has a cool design for her. They made her barrel extremely poofy. So that's cool. Anyway, she has magic claws. She's able to damage Superman fast enough to keep up with the Flash. And her teeth is magical too. Apparently, if she bites you, she can affect you, and either you'll die or you'll turn into a cheetah hybrid like her. She's based off of a goddess. Alright, she is a genius. She's a tactician and a skilled fighter. Kratos, everyone knows the God of War Kratos. I don't know which version of Kratos I'm using. Well, I'm using Composite Cheetah, so I might as well use Composite Kratos. So, Kratos is the son of Zeus. Him and his brother were training. Zeus takes the brother, takes him to Tartarus. Kratos eventually does rescue him, though he dies. Rest in peace, Deimos. Alright, so, wait, according to Mamiya, all the magical artifacts that were created in God of War, the original, don't have magic no more. So why does the Blade of Olympus still work in the new God of War Ragnarok? Like, shouldn't those be like normal blades and don't have any magic whatsoever? Whatever. Alrighty. Kratos is a tactician too. I mean, he was a general. He did lead an army. He did wipe out many creatures throughout many lands. He went to Persia. He also He also killed many of the gods. Cheetah killed her gods in her universe too with the blade. Yeah, the God Killer Blade. Kind of wish he chose a better name for it, but whatever. Though in Ragnarok, the Valhalla DLC, Kratos was able to re-get the Blade of Olympus somehow. It's part of his rage mode that he can use. He can pull out the sword, which I question how is it there when... Okay, maybe the Blade of Olympus will be in the next God of War game. So yeah, Kratos actually came a long way. Cheetah basically was like God of War Kratos. Yeah, before God of War. Bloodthirsty, slaughtered everyone, hated the gods. Like when in the Wonder Woman animated movie, we actually see Cheetah robbing a bank and snapping the necks of cops, like trained police officers, by jumping in, twisting her legs to snap their necks. So Cheetah is a bloodthirsty individual. She's basically a female, she's a female Kratos, basically. She's fluent in Greek. And, yeah, she's fluent in Greek. She's fluent in 8 languages, including Greek. And she's kind of fluent in 7 other languages. Kratos is quite powerful. He's fought Zeus, Thor, Odin. He was able to flip all 9 realms in the God of War 2018 one. So that's massively impressive. Like, massively impressive. Alright, how powerful are both of the characters? Surprisingly, both of them, I believe, can reach multiverse level. For speed, Kratos is able to keep up with Thor, who was able to punch, and he can take hits from Thor. And Thor was able to punch the world serpent so hard he went back in time. The Flash can run around the planet so fast and go back in time. So can Superman. So, so Kratos has the blade. Well, yeah, the Blade of Olympus and the Leviathan axe. Oh, and the Draupnir spear that can mess with the senses of others. Mess with Heimdall's senses. Alright, what else? Let's see. Kratos basically slaughtered all of the Greek gods and goddesses. I mean, there was a few Greek gods and goddesses that did live. There's the goddess of love, she lived. I guess the god of wine. Morpheus never gets killed, the god of dreams. We did see Helios' sister in one of the God of War games. She doesn't get killed by Kratos. Who else is there? He doesn't kill Tartarus. Like, yeah, no, Tartarus is actually a living creature in Greek mythology. That's wild. He killed, what were their names? The god of death and the god of gentle death. He killed the god of death and his daughter, the goddess of gentle death. No, he did have help with his brother Deimos to kill the god of death. He's alright. So both of them are very skilled warriors. Kratos trained as a young child with his brother. What else? Most of the weapons he did collect in the original God of War games are gone. Like, you can't use those no more. He does have like amulets to heal himself, increase his rage. He has a spine rage that can heal himself. He's fought beings like Boulder, Thor's sons, Heimdall, Valkyries. Though most of the time he does have help in Ragnarok in the original with Boy or Atreus, whatever you want to call him. No, I am a bit sad that Kratos never fought past Kratos, like an actual boss fight. That would have been cool for the DLC, but whatever. Alright. Okay, as for weapons, I would probably say Kratos has more. Cheetah only has like a claws, the God Killer, and a Gatling gun. Kratos, Leviathan Axe, Dropnir Spear, the Blades of Chaos. Oh, and Bifrost Talismans. Alright, let's set this fight up. I mean, it's DC. The characters have multiple different dimensions all the time. Cheetah is wandering around. Oh, where the fuck is Kratos in this one? Norse mythology, yeah. She finds Kratos and tries to kill him because he's a god. Kratos tries to talk her down and not trying, as he's not looking for a fight. She is constantly trying to pick a fight with him and, well, does attack him when his back is turned. Kratos pulls out his Leviathan Axe and decides to give her the fight she wants. She is able to start clawing away and is able to block the axe swings and is able to jump back and dodge the swings. Kratos throws the axe, freezing her leg in place. She starts clawing away as Kratos punches her in the face, sending her flying through the air. Cheetah then uses her claws to grab a tree so she won't go flying further. Starts running on all fours towards Kratos and jumps and tries to claw him. Kratos barrel rolls out of the way and then switches to the Dropnir Spear and starts throwing the spears at her. She quickly dodges. Kratos then detonates the spears on the ground, causing Cheetah to be confused momentarily and tries to get away. Kratos then pulls out the Blades of Chaos. Cheetah then pulls out her Gatling gun and starts shooting. Kratos quickly starts dodging. and throws the blade of chaos at the Gatling gun and ignites it and explodes the Gatling gun, sending Cheetah flying back. Cheetah then gets back up again and pulls out the God Killer. Kratos, upon seeing the sword, pulls out the Blade of Olympus. The two charge each other and have a glorious sword fight, slashing and blocking, barrel rolls, jumping. Cheetah jumps at Kratos barrels back, dodge rolls backwards to avoid, and tries to slash at her. She quickly blocks his strike. He starts pushing forward, and Cheetah starts using her tail to whip and strike Kratos. Kratos grabs her tail with one free hand, pulls her backwards, making her fall backward, hitting the back of her head on the floor. He then grabs her by her throat and picks her up, slams her against the wall, and tells her one more time he doesn't want to kill her. Stop now. She tries to claw Kratos' throat. Kratos throws her at a tree, hitting her, and puts the Leviathan axe at her throat. Kratos takes the axe away and helps her up, telling her that she reminded me a lot of myself a long time ago, but you can be better. Cheetah thinks about Kratos' words and decides to yield. Okay. Honestly, I do think Kratos would win this one. Honestly, speed-wise is kind of the big problem. Yeah? Yes, Cheetah is fast enough to keep up with beings like... Well, yeah, Cheetah is fast enough to keep up with Flash and even damage the Flash and Superman. But again, Superman most likely was holding back, as he does believe that he is invincible in that movie and didn't think Cheetah's claws had magic in them. So he was even surprised that he was drawing blood from Cheetah's scratches. Honestly, if Superman knew that he was going to hurt her, there's no way he was going to let her touch him. Easily would have blitzed her. As for the Flash, yeah, she is able to keep up with the Flash and was able to send him flying for kick. Alright, so that is impressive. Though Kratos was able to keep up with Hermes, the god, messages of the god. Now, I don't know if Hermes is as fast as the Flash. I don't know. Well, again, that version of Flash, too. Cheetah has, massively faster than light speeds. Kratos, again, like I said in Kratos versus Dante, the dude has, infinite speed, so he would be massively faster. And even if he isn't, he does have talismans that can make him indestructible as well. Well, temporarily invincible, sorry. So yeah, and Kratos does have ways to damage Cheetah's soul with certain rage attacks. Now, Cheetah's tail is prehensible, meaning she can actually control it and make it strangle someone to death or even attack someone. It's kind of like a fifth limb on her body. So that's cool. Though, as for the God Killer, I don't know if that would work on Kratos. Again, Kratos was able to stab himself with the Blade of Olympus, which is basically the same thing as the God Killer. He was able to survive that and even like crawl himself or limp his way over to off a cliff and throw himself off. And he even survived that fall too. So he survived being stabbing himself with the Blade of Olympus. Yeah, again, Kratos survived that too, by the way. So I don't know. Well, I would say it would do damage, but would it kill him? I don't know. Most likely, if she continues hitting him with it, yes. But Kratos has his own God-killing blade that could probably do the same thing hers do. Except this one can shoot beams. Well, according to God War 2, it can. So yeah, Kratos would win though. Strength-wise, Kratos is stronger. The dude flipped 9 universes, 9 realms over 9 universes. He flipped the 9 realms in, yeah, trying to find Boulder. Cheetah, yes, she could take hits from Wonder Woman, but again, Wonder Woman still would destroy her in a fight, one-on-one. And she did fight Superman briefly. Again, she didn't defeat him. Well, she did, but again, relied heavily on magic. And again, she fought with Wonder Woman, so I could probably say they roughly should be on par with one another. But that's about it. Yeah, Cheetah would. So, Cheetah loses. Alright, comment below if you think Kratos would beat Cheetah. Hope everyone has a wonderful day.